Can a Tesla Model X Plaid beat a Koenigsegg Agera RS in a drag race? Well, I'm going to find out by racing them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Carwow. The Koenigsegg Agera RS has a 5-litre twin-turbo V8 that puts out 1,360 horsepower and 1,570 Nm of torque. That power is sent to the rear wheels only via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. The car weighs in at 1,395 kilograms and it costs £3.5 million. The Tesla Model X Plaid has 3 electric motors, one on the front axle and 2 on the rear, giving it all-wheel drive. Combined, these motors produce 1,020 horsepower and 1,420 Nm of torque. It has a single-speed transmission, but there's launch control, though the car does weigh in at 2,468 kilograms, so it's a bit porky. It costs from just under £127,000. Tom, how are your bottom muscles? A little bit tense?
A little bit on the tense side, yes, Matt, I would say.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you, when I last drove your car, it was an experience, but it wasn't necessarily an enjoyable experience. Just driving, like, what is it, £4 million roughly? It's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, thereabouts, I would say.
I know you drive it quite a bit, actually. How many miles has it done?
9,800.
You've done more miles in that than I've done in my Suzuki Jimny. But how do you go about, like, getting out the car, maybe going to a restaurant, maybe even going for a wee, and you're just leaving about £4 million just sat outside while you take a piss?
You know, I ponder this question myself quite regularly, Matt. I don't know, there's some kind of cognitive dissonance happening where I'm able to just forget about it. I just love driving these cars. I think, you know, even if you're buying a hypercar, that's what it's for, driving, even if it terrifies you every time you drive it.
And that's the thing, you know, Bugatti Chiron, you can just launch it easy all day, every day, pretty much, once the launch control has decided to work. That thing, it's scary, and in some ways it can be a little bit too scary to make it not so enjoyable, but in other ways that's kind of what you want. You want a car like that to frighten you, so I'm glad that I'm in this Plaid, which isn't frightening at all. The only thing that concerns me about it is if the battery gets a bit too cold, then I slip out of drag race mode.
I completely agree with you. I think if you're buying a hypercar, it needs to be a little bit scary. Like, what's the point otherwise? However,
it also needs to be able to beat what is effectively a fridge on wheels, which is what I'm driving. Now, you've got more power, about a ton less weight. The only disadvantage you have is that you're rear-wheel drive and I'm all-wheel drive, but every other metric, you are winning.
So, if you don't win,
you must have to view yourself or your car as the biggest loser ever.
Fully aware of that. I think I will struggle to win the drag race regardless. I actually have one of those fridge on wheels. It's a good family car.
Actually, you won't be the biggest loser ever because you own a Koenigsegg and I don't, so I'll still end up the loser. Let's do a sound check. This makes no sound apart from a slight whirring. That's like the battery being cooled, I think, because I'm in drag mode. Can you make some noise with your car? I mean, that's old school Koenigsegg, isn't it? It's just pure internal combustion engine. It sounds powerful. It sounds like it's got well over 1,000 horsepower, which it has. It really does look and sound as you imagine it should. But can it get off the line as it should as well? So let's find out. Let's do this race.
3, 2, 1.
It didn't like that one, did it, Tom?
I'll just run it up and down so it won't go into launch now.
A bit like a BMW, it's almost like Koenigsegg have used the launch strategy from BMW, whereas it will fanny around sometimes and won't go into launch mode, and then you have to drive it up and down the runway to waste some fuel, and then it lets you have a launch again. They probably should have followed Porsche with the launch strategy where it just does it all day, every day, no problems at all. Or Tesla.
Sorry about that. It's now definitely working, and I'm going to try it in manual.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I can see him going inside us.
Let's go!
Oh, that gauge. Oh. Hello. Oh, hello, no.
Something happened when I changed up a gear. Maybe I changed at the same time it tried to auto change.
If it auto changes, why don't you just let it do it itself?
For a launch, I think it's better in manual. I think the auto change is better for like a high-speed rolling race.
You can't just go full manual. There's not a button to press to go full manual.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there is. I'll try that this time and see. I think if you were driving, you would win.
What, you want me to drive it?
Do you want to drive it?
I don't know if I do.
It's a bit scary, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
We could do one more, and then if I'm still behind, you have a go?
Oh, maybe. I know you're probably saying, Matt, what are you doing? Drive the Koenigsegg, drive the Koenigsegg. It's someone else's multi-million-pound car. I just don't think my balls are big enough. And I've driven the car, so I've ticked it. See, the thing is, Tom, I think your launches are fine. So if you just sort the gearbox thing out, you know, I don't think I'm going to do any better.
It's all on me.
3, 2, 1.
Do you know what, Tom? I just had a sixth sense that that was going to happen then.
You had a sixth sense that I was going to it.
So what is it that causes that? It's like if you haven't built up enough boost, it doesn't like it. And if you have built up too much, it doesn't like it. So you've got to just time it perfectly.
Yeah, that's it. I think I'm slowly getting to grips with how it's working. It's more like you have to have the revs really high, not come off the brake too fast either, oddly. Otherwise it cuts, so. Oh, bloody hell. It's now not giving me launch again.
Classic. All right, I'll wait here and go on my phone for a bit.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, mate. Koenigsegg technicians are just going to look at the engine warning light that I've got to see if it's anything significant.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's going to be something significant or insignificant? I'm going insignificant for Tom's sake.
I think we're good because it's exhaust flaps. So I've just turned it off and on again and we'll go.
Are you telling me, Tom, you've got problems with your flaps?
I do have problems with my flaps, Matt, yeah.
You and your flaps, your dodgy flaps.
Dodgy, dirty, sealed, unopening flaps.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, what's game on? Oh no. Oh, he's coming back! Come on! Come on, Tesla! Yes! Come on, Tesla! Oh! That was very interesting.
That was all right, wasn't it?
You had a great start.
Yeah.
Did you have like power getting cut a little bit? Because you got off really good and then it...
Yeah, it was just losing traction. Traction control was flashing up a bit, but definitely need it on because honestly it felt like it would go sideways without it.
Let's do the thing. So then what exactly happened? Well, the slow motion action replay reveals that the Tesla won by the narrowest of margins, but both it and the Koenigsegg crossed the line in 10.2 seconds. If you're changing your car, then you've got to check out CarWow, because there's nothing quite like knowing that you're getting a great price, both when selling your old car and finding a new one. CarWow makes all the stuff that's hard work about car changing, like the haggling, the no-shows, and the nasty surprises, a thing of the past, life-changing. Now, if you want to go to CarWow right now, I've put a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment. Alternatively, you can click on the pop-out banner appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen now, or scan the QR code on screen using your mobile phone to go directly there. Car change, CarWow. Okay, now what we're going to do is a rolling race, and the first rolling race we're going to do is actually over the quarter mile. So we're going to roll into this around 10 miles an hour, and we'll have the starter do the normal start. When the star's hands go down, we floor the throttle and just see who makes it to the quarter mile first, okay?
Sounds good.
It's kind of like a rolling into a drag race, not a drag race kind of thing, Tom, just because of launch control in your car. Here we go, here's the start. Can I see him?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, am I going to win this? Because I've come past him, he's changed gear. If I beat him on this, it's embarrassing. I'm gonna have him. Oh, look at him come now, though. So how was that?
That was all right. I mean, similar kind of thing. I do think that you're a better drag racer, and I think if you were in this, you would have trounced me in that.
It was interesting watching your car. You went off and then I came past you, and then towards the very end, this thing was gaining at quite a speed. It's just not enough room, is it, in the quarter mile?
Once it's properly rolling, like past 150, it really starts ripping.
So let's move on to the normal rolling races over the half mile.
Sounds good.
Tom, I've got an idea. What we're going to do is a rolling race. We're going to start at
About 40 miles an hour, you're calling it in.
in second gear. I obviously don't have any gears. Or you can get to whatever speed you want to.
It feels comfortable, right, that you're nicely on boost.
And I've got a feeling that I might take off before you. And the game is...
We're going to see what speed I'm doing when you come past me, and I'll shout it out.
And you shout out what speed you're doing when you come past me. So that's the game. What speed are we both doing?
I like that plan. Yes, given enough space, I will come past you.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh well. Pointless.
Did I jump?
Not especially so. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I'd go past you and then maybe you'd come past. You were just ahead.
Yeah, it was right on boost there in second.
Oh, when it's on boost, my God, that goes.
Yeah, it really does. It's pretty mental once it's on boost.
Well, let's do it from third gear, from 50 miles an hour. The standard carwow test. It might not be so boosty then. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, hello. That was very different. Oh no. Oh no.
That shows you what a difference being on boost makes. Also, I'm an idiot and I left that window open.
Bit of drag, don't think it was the deciding factor, probably just unpleasant.
I'm happy to take any victory over a Tesla Plaid.
You've had one victory, might be another victory coming up now though. Okay Tom, now we're going to do a brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach the line, slam on the brakes. Whichever car stops in the shortest distance wins. FYI, my car weighs 2.5 tons, which is a lot more than yours, so yeah, no excuses.
No excuses. I think even with me in it, mine weighs less than 1,500.
Now, if you'd rather watch another drag race with the Koenigsegg, then click on the pop-out banner appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen, or follow the QR code on screen now.
Oh!
Ow, I did my back in pressing the pedal so hard. So Tom, you won. Well done. By half a car's length.
May have been slightly, you know, scared on the brakes there as well. A little bit light, perhaps.
Still though, you won, and that's the main thing. I absolutely smashed these brakes, and yeah, Teslas aren't known for their braking capabilities. And there you go. Listen, a huge thanks to Tom for bringing his Koenigsegg out to play with. Now, if you want to watch some other stuff with him and maybe a drag race, another drag race on his channel, check out Wambarn, okay? We've put a link in the description to this video. Go follow that. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know what you think of the Koenigsegg in the comments below. Would you have one of those or a Chiron? Now, if you want to compare the car's time to everything else we've ever drag raced, then click on the box, the carwow box, to go check out the carwow drag race leaderboard, and of course click on the video windows for some more videos. See you next time.